Hi, good morning. My name is Scott Burkett, the CEO of PlayMotion. I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to come here this morning and share a little bit of our story with you. There we are. Sorry about that. You know, over the past 30 years, computers have changed dramatically in terms of their processing power, the graphics capability, the displays, the storage. But the one thing that hasn't fundamentally changed is how we interact with the computer. We're still tethered by a keyboard, a mouse, a clicker, a gamepad, a joystick. Okay, at PlayMotion, we're changing that. Even with the Nintendo Wii, as cool as that thing is, you still got the wireless controller. At least you're up off the couch, but you still got the controller. We're changing it on a grand scale. We believe that fundamentally the human body is the ultimate input device. Simply put, the human body is capable of performing gestures and movements that you can't replicate with 10 fingers on a keyboard or a joystick. Our technology allows you to interact with computers using nothing but the natural movements of your body. No crazy goggles, no gloves, no vests. You don't have to look like the guy from Lord of the Rings when they were doing the motion capture. Right now we're in 3 primary markets. The first is healthcare. As an example, PlayMotion's technology is currently being used by the Orange Grove Center to do cutting-edge research for autistic children. Sanofi Aventis, one of the world's largest pharmaceutical companies, is using our interactive technology to help educate their consumers about their brand and about their products. In the education market, as an example, you probably saw it out here. You can't miss the thing. It's huge. That was our gravity field simulator we built for the Space Science Institute that travels around the country teaching kids about the effects of gravity, in this case, in the dust particles around the rings of Saturn. And in the entertainment space, my personal favorite, and our personal favorite, I think, PlayMotion is now powering interactive experiences for some of the largest theme parks in the world, including Disney's Epcot Center down in Orlando. Last year, we attained profitability, and we passed the $1 million mark for the first time. Very excited about that. Our sales pipeline this year gives us great confidence that we're going to grow by 300% this year. Very excited about that. And we're also going to be expanding our footprint in Asia, as well as, some of you have already asked me this today, getting into the home market. So why do we rock? Why do we think we are a TAG Top 10 company? For starters, our R&D efforts over the past few years have given us a variety of new technologies, many of which you haven't seen if you followed us over the years. They're new, and they've really pushed us into some new markets. And we're starting to expand the applications of this technology out in the marketplace. We are really ushering in a new era of digital entertainment as a truly social experience. If you look at this photograph, you would never guess that these 300 people have been waiting in line for an hour to ride a ride at Disney. You'd never know it. There were actually people that came out of here that thought that was the ride, and they were sweating. It was great. At PlayMotion, we're truly changing the world. We're breaking the physical ties to computers in some very innovative ways. And as many of you know, if you followed us over the years, PlayMotion is very involved in the nonprofit sector with various charities. This year we're launching our nonprofit foundation, and the goal of that foundation is to get our technology into as many pediatric centers and autism research centers as possible. So we're very excited about that. We're a hot young technology company in Atlanta. We're on the move. We've got some great technology. We're solving a lot of problems for a lot of customers in a lot of wild and crazy markets. I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to come here today. And I want to make one final thing. No, this isn't a political statement. Free Mike Vick. No, it's not like that. I want to say one thing. This is a plea to my fellow technology leaders in this town. Find a kid with a big idea, take them under your wing, and let's fuel this ecosystem. Thank you very much.
All right, my name is Jeff Haney, and I'm the CEO and founder of a company called Appcelerator. We're a young startup company as well. We've been developing our technology for about a year, and we've just launched our community about 3 months ago. Does anybody actually use websites here in the room? Raise your hand. Okay, most people are sleeping. Good. How many people actually hand code those websites? Nobody. Oh, the one person in the room. Okay, so we got one developer. So as Stephen Fleming said, there's a slight impedance mismatch on what we do and the audience we're trying to reach. So I'll try to make it really simple for you. We make it easy for your developers to actually develop websites. So what we've done is we've built a technology that allows you to build the next generation of websites, a lot of the website type applications that Don talked about this morning, and we completely give that software away for free. It's open source. Unlike any company probably out here in the top 10, we have no patents. We've got a lot of rich innovation, a lot of rich open source technology, and we have thousands of developers that have signed up for our community website to help us develop software. And it's all based on open standards. We allow you to build fast. Web applications, the more complicated they get, the more community features you need, the more rich and interactive in video and all the things, the more expensive it gets. We're back to the .com days. What we do is we make it easier for you to build applications that are better, faster, and we let you do that cheaper. And ultimately, we lower the cost by doing that and let you create the next generation of applications dubbed Web 2.0 applications or AJAX-type applications, and allow you to take those applications and give your old apps new tricks by bringing those applications up to modernized application standards. And that's it. So we allow you to code fast, code strong, and code smart. Thank you.
I'm good, thank you. My name is Wayne Kellum. I'm with Omnilink Systems. We have a software as a service stack that helps us help organizations track people and track assets. Our software stack lets us compete in a wide variety of areas. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, 2 youths are in custody in New Orleans. They jump off the transport and they run. They're back in custody 15 minutes later because we helped the police track them down before they could do additional crimes. So this is actually one of the coolest things I've ever done because it's socially relevant. In New York City, they have a fairly comprehensive domestic violence program. 90,000 people are in the program, and they'll have a propensity to repeat at about 33, 34%. So what we do is we track the domestic violence offender, and we track the victim. We keep them 1,000 yards apart. The domestic violence offender gets close, we'll call the victim and tell them to go run. We'll call the police and tell them to go pick up the victim. So it's actually pretty wild to sit in our monitoring center. And then one of the things that we're finding is that the market acceptance for our technology is really quite good for a software as a service. If you look at the revenue track up on the right or the left, you'll see that we're basically quadrupling our revenues on an annual basis. This is one of my favorite pictures. This is a large retailer that had pharmaceuticals being stolen out of the distribution center. It's about a $15 billion a year problem. And for us, what we're able to do is be able to hide devices inside of the goods. You'll see on the right there's a house. It's got a number. It's actually stolen pharmaceuticals sitting in the house. The picture on the street is the covert surveillance vehicle waiting for the police to be able to come pick up the goods and services. We'll actually see this in court in about 3 weeks. We'll go and we'll testify, and what we should be able to do is we should be able to see a significant reduction in the retailer just from the press of getting people prosecuted from stealing goods and services. We appreciate the award from TAG. We appreciate the recognition. Thank you.